Hello, hello. All right, got it plugged in. Let me make sure the volume's up. There we go. And I just got the notification that I am live, so hopefully everyone else did too. Look what I'm actually wearing tonight. Finally got the liquid bandage, so we are experimenting tonight. So my name is Linda Anderson. I am the owner of Aqueous Silk, and I do water marbling. Hi Margie, how are you tonight? I am going to be marbling a full 10-yard roll of ribbon tonight, and I'm open to color suggestions, so bring it on out there. If you wouldn't mind, I would love it for you to sprinkle out this video. I'm trying to grow my business. I am wonderful now. It's been a trying day, Margie, but I am wonderful now that I get to marble and do what I love. So, I also have, you'll see a little star at the bottom near the comments, and if you want to send stars, all of that goes to giveaways that I do periodically. So if you're so inclined, by all means, do not feel obligated at all. So hi Patricia, how are you? So let me find the live on my iPad. I watched a live last night and my iPad, pardon me, was not freezing up. So we're gonna give it a go tonight. Oh, let's see, get the volume turned down. So did everyone have a wonderful Monday? Hi Tammy, welcome, welcome. Hi Louise. I hope everyone had a great day. I had an exhausting day at the office. My computer wasn't working. We had a case that we have with the court that just kind of exploded today, and oh, it was just a long and trying day today. But that is all behind me, and now I am here getting to marble. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this all day long. There it is. All right, let's see. Make sure that volume is down. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was 60 some degrees here. I think 61 when I was heading home. Hi, Marilyn. Pardon me. So let me get my website on here. Thank you, Tammy. There we go. I've got the website pinned. And let me sprinkle this out. All right. There we go. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Enjoy your walk. 50 in Ohio. Hi, Linda. How are you tonight? Just love the spelling of your name. Let's see, did I miss anyone? If I missed you, don't be upset. All right. So I'm going to turn you down and we're going to get started. Here's the ribbon. It's 2.5 inch wired ribbon. And it's all prepared and ready to marble. So when I put you down, hi Cindy. When I put you down towards the tank, you're going to see how deep it needs to be. If you watched my page, I posted that I had 6 3-gallon bottles, which means 18 gallons of water. And it's all in this tank in order to get to marble this and do it like I like. I was marbling ribbon a different way before, and this works so much better. So let me adjust the camera. If it makes you seasick, look away for a minute. Here we go. Let's see if I can get it straight. It's backwards for me, so that always throws me off. Okay, there's most of the tank. This right here that you're seeing is the bottom of my iPad. And so we're almost to the very end of the tank. So this is, it's very, very deep. I have probably a ½ inch between the top of the water and the top of the tank. It makes me nervous, but I want it deep enough, and I'll show you why. And I may have to move one of the lights when we start printing this, and I know that's not going to help your visibility, but the iPad is probably going to be in the way. But for now, it can stay where it is. Okay, as I started saying, I finally bought some liquid bandage. I know, so am I. You should see me. I never remember to put the iPad on the holder before I fill the tank. And I always am just like so nervous that I'm going to lose either my phone or the iPad in the tank. And they're both very expensive, so I don't want to lose either one. But I did buy some liquid bandage this weekend, and I have it on my earrings. These earring wires are not sterling silver like I usually do, because that's what I can wear. I can wear sterling and gold. And so we are testing it out. Let's see if I can get through this without my ears bothering me. So I am just going to, I've got some bubbles here on the surface. So I'm just going to skim the surface with the newsprint and take all of that off. So tell me what you did today. I was at the office and just scrambling around. I had a nice visit with my brother on the way home from work. So that was nice. I got to talk to my oldest daughter yesterday. She is still in Mexico. And her dog, one of her dogs just had surgery. Yeah. He just had surgery for something in his knee, something major tore. He had the other one done last year, and then this one, it broke, a different one gave him problems. So he had surgery, and she had to leave him with somebody else to care for. So she was quite nervous about that, but he's doing well. All right, so let me get any color combinations that you think of. Any color combos. I know, I felt so sorry. He's doing very, very well. The lady that's caring for him sent her a video of him. He's playing and putting his foot down a little bit already, so that's good. That's very good, as long as he doesn't overdo it. And apparently dogs will only do what they feel comfortable, so they're not like people and push through it and insist on doing what they shouldn't. I was thinking about teal and yellow. That feels very spring-like to me. Thank you. His name is Kyron. Thank you, Margie. We appreciate that. He's just a neurotic dog, though. He walks around. He's very high energy. He's about 11 years old, we think, and he just all the time. And it's just like, shut up and lay down. But he's a sweet boy. He is a sweet boy. Teal, blue, and purple. Now let's see what I can come up with. Let's see. There's a light blue. Where's the light teal? Right here. And I think so that would be these three colors. I've got to think, hi Karen, I've got to think of what it would be used with. Because if someone was making an arrangement or a wreath, what colors would they want in their ribbon? What do you think of those? Of course, I will need white, always white. So let me pull the colors in the other paint line and see how different it will look. Light blue and hello, Kimberlyn. Welcome. If you're new, please say new hashtag newbie. And remember, add yellow. Is that what you're saying? Peach, teal, and a pale yellow. I don't have peach. I was thinking the other day I was going to make a peach, and I didn't. And I want to make a sage green. So these are the others. There we go. Now you can see them. So if you're newbie, hashtag newbie, so I can definitely welcome you. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm always interested to see from what state everyone is watching. Because I was really thinking these two in white. Those three with a little yellow. You like the second one? Hi, Val. Oh, well, thank you, Kimberlyn. Be sure to like and follow my page. I would love it. That would be fantastic. So let me see. These three with a little bit of yellow and some white. What do you think? Oh, it's just like magic, Kimberlyn. I'm sorry if I am at the second one. Okay, so this is the second one. All right, it looks like I'm getting a lot of thumbs up for this combination. Of course, I'd use white to start with. Pink, teal, and yellow. I know. I'm going to be using some pink and lavender in a bit, but not for this ribbon. Okay, we're going with this. So I'll get it down here. Okay, Kim. Okay, Kim, thank you. Let me get a drink. I have my napkin. I can get started. I don't have the white, though. So this is acrylic paint. And I just drop it onto the surface of the water. The idea is the more paint you have on the surface of the water, the more vibrant your colors are. This is all about surface tension. So all the colors will push against one another when they're in the tank, and that will make for a very pretty and bright ribbon. Again, this is acrylic paint. This is a high quality acrylic paint. It's you can use others. I am not satisfied with the results. I know I have friends who marble that use all kinds of different less expensive paints, but I have never accomplished the look that I want with those. And it's all personal preference. There's no right, there's no wrong. All right, so let's see. Let's put the yellow, and then the blue, then the teal, and the purple on top. How does that sound? I may change my mind. So now I like to fill the surface with white, and then I can come in and add as much of the colors as I want. Now, if you've heard me do this before, you know I'm not a huge fan of yellow. So I will put it in the background. Teal is a very pushy color, so it will push the yellow out of the way. And so the yellow will be more of an accent in most places. As the color drops onto the surface, you can drop them one. I know, Tammy, I was thinking that same thing. Tammy's watched enough to know I usually have one paint color that misbehaves. It's very windy here. I don't know what the humidity is. I didn't check it. But humidity, temperature, all of that plays into how the paints behave. But you can drop the paint colors right on top of each other on the water and they will not blend. They just push each other out of the way. And once I get all the colors down, if I want more of one color or another, I can always come back and drop more. Even after I've moved the paint a little bit, I can come back and put more in. So now we'll use the blue. Now see that purple, I know my colors. This teal didn't push as much as sometimes it will. Sometimes teal likes to just push the whole tank, everything right out of the way. Getting some bubbles here. And I'm really trying to get some of this blue in the area of the white. And that are you noticing that the blue is not expanding as much as the teal and the yellow did? So I can put as much of this down as I want. I want to drop right there. And it does kind of look funny on the surface of the water. It looks a little bit different, but when I pull it up, it will be the color that it's supposed to be. All right. So now we have the purple to go. It's more of a lavender than a purple. And if I miss, hi Ramona, we are marbling, hi Debbie, we are marbling ribbon tonight. A whole 10 yards of ribbon. Oh, thank you, Tammy. There's always the replay. So this is going to be very spring, I think. Now see how much that lavender is spreading compared to how the blue behaved? So I want to come in and put just a little bit more of the teal. Now, should I comb this or should I just freestyle? I think I'm going to add some more blue as well. So let me know what you think, freestyle or comb? Thank you, Debbie. Again, wherever they drop is just fine. As there gets to be more paint on the surface, there's not as much room for the paint to spread out. That's why the white spread so much when I put it down, because there was much more room. freestyle. Let me see if I have any others. Hi, Lee. Welcome. Freestyle, freestyle. All right, freestyle. We're going freestyle then. All right, so let me get my very, very expensive tool, the bamboo skewer. And let's start moving this paint. And I think on this, well, no, I'm not. I was gonna start in the center, but I'm gonna need to do one more tank just like this or similar to this. Hi, Ellen Wellen. How are you, friend? So I am just going to move this. If my big fat head gets in the way, it'll move in just a second. And I can just move this paint whichever direction I feel like. I wish you could all experience this. It's so wonderful to move the paint. My favorite part. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. I'm doing wonderful now, Ellen. I had a heck of a day at the office, and boy, I'm happy to be standing at my tank right now. Tell you, it was a Monday and a half. But it's worth it now that I get to do this. Now, I would not have to move this paint at all if I didn't want to. But this is, to me, this is the best part. I did the worst part on yesterday when I mixed all the paint. I dislike mixing paint. Mixing water. But it's a necessary evil. If I miss your questions, I will come back and answer them. So this is actually the best way, the freestyle kind of random design is the best way to do the ribbon, and I'll show you why as I'm printing it. So we're working on an entire 10-yard roll of ribbon tonight. All right, let me take a look. See, there's a few little spots that I didn't move through, and so I will then move that paint ever so slightly even. Oh, this has lots of hearts in it. Now, when I put the ribbon in here, it may or may not pick up the heart shape. It just depends on where it goes in. All right, I think I'm ready. Ready for tray one. This is just a polyester ribbon, wire edged, 2.5 inches, perfect for making wreaths or arrangements, anything like that. Very high quality. I got this from Waterman's Loft. And when I go in or order, I just get all kinds. I actually have some 1.5 inch, just like this. I have several rolls. So let me go get my assistant and we will start printing. Okay, dear. Ouch. I just hit my head on the door. But this ribbon is a nice woven ribbon. Yeah, I love him too. He's a great guy. He and Chris are both wonderful people. So, just a nice woven ribbon with the wired edge, which we all love. You can't shake your head. My husband came out and he's shaking his head. He doesn't love it. All right, you're gonna have to watch the obstacles. Do you need to put this camera back, this light back?
No.
We're gonna start up here and then go down and back up and maybe part way down the center.
Yeah, this is going to for that
Yep.
center cord.
Yep. You need to get on this side. All right, are we ready? He's so afraid that somebody's going to see him or hear him. All right, here we go. Oops. Keep it tilted, please. I need you to hold it sideways so it's not going face down. Let me grab a towel. Oops. Oops. I grabbed a towel that had some earring blanks stuck to it. Watch yourself.
I know, you should put the cord different down there.
I didn't know what to do with it.
The skin's in place.
I have to be careful that my hands aren't too wet when I touch the ribbon, because once it's wet, it will not accept color. Can you pull it out just a little bit more? I need some room. We've got all kinds of obstacles we're working around here. Okay, I'm gonna have to go around me. Okay, and I think we're gonna stop in just 1 second, because can you see how it's breaking up? That means some of the paint is getting used. Okay, we're gonna stop right here. So just leave it like that. So I'm gonna bring over the rinse bucket. And now I will pick this up. So here is our ribbon. It's marbled on both sides. And it just goes right down into the rinse bucket. Just a bucket of water. That looks very Easter-like, doesn't it? Okay, so I want you to hold it up out of the water right here. Let me move this back. Now the trick is going to be to not let that ribbon suck up any very much of the water that's in the bucket, because I don't want it wet where we stopped. So let me hurry up and get this newsprint down, because I have to do one more tank in order to complete the roll of ribbon. Now my brand new giant tank, I think I could definitely do the whole thing in one pass, but that's going to take a lot more than 18 gallons of water, because it has to be at least 2.5 inches thick or deep. So if I'm missing your questions or comments, I will come back. I'm just trying to hurry through this so the ribbon does not pull up the water does not pull up the ribbon. And this is why the random pattern works so well for the ribbon, because you won't be able to see where I started and where I ended. All right. Okay, trash can. And obviously, as I pull this out, it won't matter if I don't get all of the color out because I'm using the exact same colors. All right, there we go. I'm gonna clean this little mess up right there. Okay, let's lay down those colors one more time. So first white. Thanks, Ellen. I appreciate you being here. I watched you do your angel wings. They turned out beautiful. And you know, you don't need a great big place. I do this because I want to do the whole roll. You could easily cut your ribbon tails into whatever size you know you use them and marble them each individually. You can do it on a cookie sheet. You can get one of those aluminum pans from the Dollar Tree and marble in that. Yeah, I bet they were. You're so lucky to have friends to craft with. See how it's right there? I don't know what you can do about that, but. So now we're getting the yellow back down. And again, that's why that freestyle was the correct choice for this design. Had I tried to comb it, it would be much harder. You would tell there would be a very distinct line where the designs, the different trays started and finished. Did I use teal next? I think I did. And there's no way that both of these trays are going to be identical. There's just absolutely no way. So I will just drop the paint. And I don't even think once you're working with the ribbon, you'd be able to tell, you know, one spot was different. Hi, Wanda, from another one. Because it's all so unique. Once I'm finished for tonight, I will drain the tank, put the water back in the bottles, and put it in the refrigerator. And I can definitely use it again. And there will be not another roll of ribbon exactly like this anywhere. Okay, and now the purple. How am I doing? Is it looking somewhat like last time? And watch that blue. It's getting pushed, and so it's looking a lot more. Definitely, Margie. Definitely. So let me come and put a little bit more blue on this. See, there's so much paint on the surface, the blue is just not expanding very far. All right. So there we go. Get the expensive tool out again. And let's just move this paint. It took me several times to try to figure out exactly how to print the ribbon. I watched a lady do some ribbon, non-wired ribbon, and she was only doing one side of it. And, you know, being a former wreath maker, I understand that having two-sided ribbon is wonderful. So it always bothered me that the back was solid white, and every now and then the paint would sneak around to the back, and so there'd be a blob of color. So it took me a while to figure out the best way to print this. And I will, once I rinse it and hang it up to dry, I will go through and press the entire thing, the entire 10 yards. And then I roll it back on the roll. If anyone is interested in this ribbon, go ahead and message me. Just trying to get all of the little dots of color moved around. There's just a little bit of resistance when you do this, so it's just wonderful. Makes the stress of the day just disappear. Except for my assistant here. He makes me very stressed out. Sitting back here snickering at me. All right. So that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and now we'll just pick up where we left off. I'm going to put the bucket back over by the table. Turn it around, over, turn it over, yeah, there we go. And I just stand it right up in the water. You grab a towel. It's taped. You're gonna have to work at getting it off. Don't trip. Get over the cord and then I'll keep working. Okay, we're almost to the end of the roll here. Yeah. The other way works best.
Too late now. Okay, it's all yours.
Okay. This is the last bit right here going in. Alrighty. So I'll just pull this out. And you can see it. And you can tell where it's, you can kind of see the design on the back and the front. Some of the blue looks like it's on, you know, showing through the other side, but it's colored, it's painted on both sides. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I back? It didn't stop on this end. All right, let me wipe up some of the drips I've got going on here. This makes quite a mess. So I will just pull this ribbon right out of the rinse bucket and put it in a baggie, just like everything else that I do. And then I'll rinse it in the bathroom, in my poor guest bathroom. It's very colorful. Hi, Crescent. Thank you. Thanks, Ellen. Oh, wouldn't that be pretty, Ellen, on a set of those angel wings? So let me get the baggie. And once it's rinsed, it looks so much more, it's so pretty. Because there's not all the drips and such. Okay, so in the bag it's going. I didn't bring my board out here, or I would, I can't hold it over this tank. I don't want to get regular water in there, but look how pretty that is. It just looks like Easter, doesn't it? All right, you guys, did a fantastic job with the colors. It does feel like magic. I love it every single time. I never get tired of this. It's different every time it comes out. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Hi, Gail. Welcome. This is the leftover from 10 yards of ribbon we just marbled. The 10 yards is right here in this plastic bag, all wet, but very, very pretty. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Vicki. Hey, Vicki, good to see you, friend. I didn't see you sneak on. Oh, that was so much fun. Did you enjoy that? Hi, Joyce. Welcome. So now we will take this leftover. I could use this. I don't like to use what's left over. This would be called a ghost print. I never like the way it looks. So when it prints, it's kind of muddled to me. I don't like, it starts breaking up, and I just don't like it. I'm not a fan. So I'm gonna just put this down. And we're gonna clean the tank off. You're stealthy? I hope you're doing well. Oh, that was fun. I haven't done a roll of ribbon in a while. Last time I was back at Waterman's Loft, I bought several rolls, and I thought, oh, it's time. Definitely time to do some ribbon. Okay, now the next item I'm going to work on. I have 2 pieces of satin. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do with them yet because I'm not sure it's going to turn out, but we're going to, I'm going to show you how nicely satin marbles. Oh, it just always looks so beautiful. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing well, Vicki. So we had temperatures in the 60s today here. It was very nice change, but the wind is blowing. We live out near the Snake River, and the wind loves to blow right up the river. When the wind stops blowing, that means it's summertime and you want the wind. I will heat set it into the ribbon. And there is a process of preparing everything that I marble to accept the paint. You'll notice when I pull the camera back up, my earrings are, they were blank acrylic pieces. And these were stuck to the towel that I grabbed when I was coming out here. I have electrical tape. My husband's an electrician, and I love that when I pull off the electrical tape, it doesn't leave a lot of goop behind. And it's really good for going around like shoes, the toe of a shoe. It'll go around the corner nicely. So I use electrical tape, and I roll it up and put it on the back of those to use as a handle, and it was stuck to the towel. It is sticky, that's for sure. But see, you can see how this took the design, this newsprint. This art form originally started on paper. So see that? Oh, and I just had an idea. I'll be happy when it gets a little bit warmer and I can leave all my paper when I marble it outside to dry out in the garage. I let it drip on some cardboard. I truly wish I had not an ironing board. I have an ironing board. Clothesline. I'd really love to have a clothesline. Unfortunately, I live in an association and they frown on clotheslines. Even though it's like, come on, we're in rural Idaho. What are you talking about? But we looked a long time for our house, and I wasn't going to pass it up once I found one I actually liked and could live in. Towel. Just drying up some of this drips. Okay, so you may see a little bit of paint that is under the surface. Hello Linda, welcome. We only use the surface of the water, so if there's anything that has sunk and is under, it won't matter. Okay. Now, I am going to use a piece of pieces of newsprint to kind of block off the area that I need. I do not need the full, width of the tank. So I just put a piece of newsprint down. I just want to make sure. Okay, so I'll put it about there, that I have enough room. So I'll just put this one down at this end and we are good. Good to go. All right, so I know what colors I want for this one. Have something very specific in mind. A little bit of something in the water. When I work outside, the bugs love to get in this water. It is thick. No worries, Shelly, welcome. The water is thick and the bugs are always shocked when they get in there and they can't get out. So that's what I always tell them, you know, they shouldn't be getting in my artwork. When we work at shows that are outside, we're always getting leaves, and people will walk by and put their fingers in the water without even knowing what it is. It just shocks me. Definitely not harmful, but what if it was? All right, there, put the white down. Now I'm going to put the purple down. And I am going to comb this pattern. I have something very specific in mind for this. Now we'll put on the pink. I swear I would use pink in every single design if I had my way. I love pink. All right, there we go. Now, do you see these little, oh, there's some teal and yellow. I do not want teal and yellow in my design. So I just picked that right up. So I don't know if you can see that on the screen. See that little bit of teal and yellow? That is not welcome in this design. So that's how, when I see it, that it didn't get moved out very well, I just pick it right up. I can also just make it sink, and then it'll go away. Because again, we only use the surface. So now, in order to comb it, I'm going to start with a just very basic back and forth. When I saw this item I'm going to try the other day, I instantly knew what I wanted to do. I love it when inspiration hits like that. I'm thinking about, we'll see what time it is when I get done here. I was thinking about doing a scarf that would coordinate. I've been told that my work can be a little bit wild. So I've been trying to do some tone on tone or just real simple designs. Not always, as in case in point here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to just do like this on this pattern because of what I'm doing. There we go. So these little gaps here where there is no paint, they look darker on the surface of the water. That's just the gaps in the paint. And anywhere that is, you're just going to see the satin itself. And some of that shimmer will remain on that satin. So I put the right side down. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to have to run in the house and get one more piece that I forgot to bring. All right, so hold please. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I want, let's see, do we have room for this little piece? We just have room right here. It overlaps a little bit right here in this corner, but that's okay. It won't hurt anything. And this is just bridal satin. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Kim. So let me get the rinse bucket over here. And there it is. I was only marbling with natural material, you know, like a cotton or, you know, wood, stuff like that. And then one day I thought, I wonder what happens if I do satin. It's polyester, but look how well it takes the color. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, so let me get another baggie. All the items, until I get it rinsed, go in a baggie. Thank you, Ellen. Okay, I even rinse and reuse my baggies. Oh, thank you. And I will rinse it one more time when I get it in the house. The rinsing here just takes some of the excess paint off, and sometimes, ooh, the water's cold. Sometimes there's a little bit more on it, and so when I rinse it again, I'll see a little bit of paint come off in the tub. All right, there's that one. Now I have one more big piece, so let me clean this up. How are we doing on time? What time is it? Hi, Barbara, welcome. Don't forget to sprinkle this out. I would love for more new people to see my work and follow my page. If anyone is interested in that ribbon, let me know. We can definitely talk numbers. It's not overly expensive for a one-of-a-kind roll of ribbon. Nobody else is going to have that in their design. Okay, let me move the rinse bucket. Make sure all the bubbles are out. Make sure this makes contact. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, I'm going to try to clean up a lot of that right there. All right. change bother anyone else, or was it just me? I dislike springing forward. I love falling back because I love the extra hour of sleep. All right, so that's pretty good. I see I still have some white right here. I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to start with white again. If any of this pink that's floating right here, yep, absolutely. I have one of my hats on right now. Which way? This is complete with the bling. I bling them or not. Let me see if I can pull a little of this here. Yeah, I did get some pink out of that. I don't want pink on the next one. Let me get one more sheet of newsprint. This pink is being stubborn. Thank you, Ellen. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so I'll watch that pink. I've got some bubbles. Bubbles are not our friends. So now we're going to do a blue and a white. And I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to do the blue first this time. Hi, Melissa. And I'm putting this blue down just like I would the white, nice and thick. Not supposed to squeeze the bottle, but I get impatient. This is nice, soft blue. Okay, so I see some pink right here and right here. We do not want pink on this piece. I actually have another idea to try, but I've got more ideas than I have time. I'm just picking that pink up. See, I see another spot. I'm not sure if this is pink or not, but I'm picking it up. We're not risking it. Okay, so now I'm going to put some white in, and then we're going to put more of the light blue. See how it just pushes that right out of the way, and look how blue the blue is becoming now. So I know it is, especially after the day I've had today. But I just so enjoy it. I want lots of blue on that white. Can you guys hear the neighbor's music? I can hear it thumping from over here. And our neighbors aren't even that close. There there's teenage and 20-something boys that live there with their moms, so they're good neighbors, though. Usually we don't hear them at all. Okay, just making sure I get lots of blue in there. Because it's going to be white on white, white on the white satin. And I am going to move it. Whoops. See, I'm squeezing and it's kind of streaming. When it does that, it'll break the surface and it'll sink. And then it's just a waste. I wouldn't put that past him, Tammy. Whoops. Would not put them past him. Especially in his younger years. All right, let's see what this does. Let's see, let's kind of do the same idea as we did last time. So they will be similar, but not alike. And any place that there is not paint is where the satin will shimmer through. Look how gray that paint looks on the surface, the white, but it's actually white. I have a bubble. There we go. All right, so now I know this time I have a little bit bigger piece. The smaller piece is a little bit bigger than the other one was. Okay, there we go. This down here, this is the selvage edge, which I will cut off. I will not use anyway. That's the manufacturer's edge. Hi, Doralee. And it doesn't matter that that didn't touch entirely. So I'm going to put this one right here. Oh, it fits perfectly. The whole thing. Winning. All right. So let's pull this out. Let me get the rinse bucket over here. It's very pretty, very pastel blue and white, exactly what I wanted. All right. Just giving it a good rinse. Getting the excess paint off of it. And some of the water always comes with it because it's thick. And getting some of that off. Oh, I'm so happy you like that. Hi, Angie. Welcome. If you're new, hi, Ree. If you're new, hashtag newbie. I'll come in and say hi to you. I so appreciate you being here. Let me know where it is you're watching from. Okay, so let's take this off. So do you want me to do one more item, or are we done for tonight? Let me know what you think. The earrings that I'm wearing, which you probably cannot see because the camera's pointed down. Oh, there you go. Yeah, if you're a newbie, send up some hearts. That would be fantastic. so I know there's newbies out there. I welcome everyone. I appreciate you being here. Oh, I forgot. I've got to take the cloth out of the rinse bucket. I forgot it. So I get one of my handy dandy rinsed and reused plastic baggies. There we go. So look how pretty that is. Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell. As usual, I'll take you on a tour with the camera once it's all hanging up. Alrighty, now move the rinse bucket. I have actually taken the newsprint out of the tray here and put it in the rinse bucket before, and that's a mess. So now I'll take a piece the whole length, make sure that's all out. And I think I will do one more thing, because I've been thinking about doing this for a while, and since I have the tank out to do it, I may as well. Did you see the little baby and toddler shoes that I sent off the other day? And I can do adult sizes as well. Okay, there's a little bit right here in the corner, so I'll use this paper towel. Capture that. Okay. So I'm going to use, no, not that one. I could use that one. I'm going to use one color this time, only one color. They were so fun, Tammy. Thank you. I still would have preferred the orange be a neon orange, but I didn't have one, and that's the only orange that I had that was actually mixed up. All right, one color. Let it all disperse. It looks like it has. We're going for a non-wild design. See what we get. This is about as simple a design as I could do. I could have just thrown the paint on the surface and printed just like it was. Yes, I will empty the tank tonight. As soon as we're done, I'll clean the surface and empty the tank back into the bottles and put it into the refrigerator because I can use it many more times. just moving these big blobs of color back and forth. And then right here where it kind of meets, I'm just going to make a big swirl in it. And now I will go get my assistant. Let me get the scarf out. I also have men's ties. I do silk ties. So if you know someone who needs a custom silk tie, let me know. I have to have my assistant for this one. Oh, assistant, I need you. A heavy sigh comes from the sofa. Hello, hello, all the newbies. So this is a 100% silk scarf.
I thought it was off duty.
Not yet. This is the last one. I decided to try to do something non-wild. I haven't done a scarf, and this will match my earrings that I have on, should I decide to keep it. Okay, we're gonna have to really pull hard. Just making sure that the entire piece of fabric touches the water. Thank you, dear. So I'm excited to see what this is going to look like when I pull it out. Tammy said, "Thank you, Mr. Helper." He's so shy, guys. It's so funny. He's not a tiny man, and he's so shy. Okay, so now I'm going to take the skewer and come all around the edge to make sure the hem is marbled the same color as the piece, because it will float, as you can see. I always like to marble the tag. It's just a tag that says 100% silk, but I always like to marble it. They always fall off, but I like to send it with it on if I sell it. All right. So let's see what this baby looks like. I don't think the entire time I've been marbling, I've done a one color piece. So this is a first. So that's not wild. It's very simple. There are some lines in it where there's no paint, so that will show through. And I just made a huge mess again. I'm good at making messes. I'm very good at making messes. All right, there we go. So let me, nope, this one is not normal for you, or for me, for me. So let me rinse this and get it in the bag. I'm anxious to see how this looks and what kind of motion there is, because usually you can see the motion of, you know, moving all the colors. The water's cold. I can tell you that for sure. I can do men's ties or bow ties, whatever. That would make a great prom item. Oh yeah, I did the hat with the bling cross on it. And you know what else I was going to try is I want to marble some, well, I want to get some of the angel wings that Ellen used and Scott used last night. Hi Karen, welcome. And marble some tissue and Mod Podge it on, or try to marble the actual angel wings. I don't know if I can. Usually the, what's that stuff called? What kind of metal is that? The galvanized metal. I've tried one other time and it didn't marble very well, but I'm not a lot more skilled and knowledgeable now than when I tried it, so I might try it again. But I know, I'm fairly certain I can marble tissue paper. I've done it before. And then once it's sealed, and I just press it like I would fabric, and then Mod Podge it right on. Kind of, that's what Scott did with the one he did last night. Or I guess he did it the night before. I saw it last night. And he was staining it. So I'll take off as much color as I can get, and then the rest, it doesn't matter. It just all goes back into the bottle. And the next time I pull the bottle out, it will be a funny color, but it won't matter. All right, let's get the rinse bucket moved. I'm usually pretty tired after I get done doing all of this. This water gets heavy when you're lifting it all the time. I know it's good for me, but whew. So I'm anxious to see what I'm going to think of the monochromatic scarf. And I didn't even use 2 colors of teal. I just used the one. And there we go. A lot of this is under the water, won't hurt anything. So hang on, we're going for a ride. It will start smelling when it starts to turn. It'll start smelling. But you can use it several times. Even after it does start kind of getting stinky, you can still, as long as the paint will float. I have a very sensitive nose. It can't get too far into the stink process, and I have to get rid of it and make new. But, so, I thank each and every one of you for being here tonight. I truly appreciate it. And I wish you a wonderful week. I will be back on Thursday night for craft night. So if you care to join me then, I'm not sure what we're doing. I have a couple ideas. If you're interested in anything the ribbon or the scarf that you saw me marble tonight, please reach out. Otherwise, I may have designs on them or ideas for them. So let me know. And I hope to see you again. I thank you for your time. Take care. And be safe. Have a great week. Bye. Thank you, Shelley.